You know what one of the surefire signs of being really deep into metal is? A massive t-shirt collection. So here, let me show you mine. Wait a second, I should just start with what I'm wearing now. Alright, so what I got here is a demanufactured by Fear Factory. It was a legit game changer. It's actually the most recent addition to my collection. I got it a couple of weeks ago at the time of recording. Next up, we've got Traders from Misery Index, a specific design that I wanted to see and managed to find it online. It's one of the best death metal albums out there. It's got this nice little quote from Albert Einstein, I believe, on the back, talking about how you should not take bad orders from the state. Next up, we've got Forever from Code Orange. It's a red shirt, which I was very happy to see because I'm kind of sick of having all my t-shirts be black. This one was actually, got tour dates and whatnot because this was actually done for the tour they did in the fall of 2017 opening for Gojira. Next, we've got one of my favorites, the Burn My Eyes shirt from Machine Head. It's one of the best metal albums ever made. You know, it's got the track listing on the back. When they first came out with this, when they launched the 10-ton trading company, website, I was super happy to see it because I'd always wanted a Burn My Eyes shirt. Next up, we've got Anil Nathrak with In the Constellation of the Black Widow. The album artwork, I think, was taken from some sort of classical painting based off of The Raven. I don't know. I got this one online. They got a lot of great designs, though I wouldn't exactly try putting the artwork from their newest album on a t-shirt. Next up, we've got Huntress. This one kind of having a Three Wolf Moon kind of vibe to it, except it's a lot cooler if you ask me. I got this one when they opened for Trivium in 2016, and that was the last time I saw them, and sadly it's probably going to be the last time I ever get to see them because of Jill Janis's passing. Next, we've got a September Morning t-shirt. This is one of two that I currently have in my collection. It's a bit flaked up, and you know, there's especially one Emily's leg right there, but you know, still a pretty cool design based off of the comics that they did. Next, we've got a Trivium T-shirt. It's a bit of a different design. It just has the band logo right around here. Like, I actually wore this in my least favorite bosses video that I did recently. I honestly kind of want more shirts like this in my collection where it's just, you know, a band logo right around this area, you know? Keeps things simple and interesting. I got this on a headlining run that they did around the end of 2018. You know, The Sin in the Sentence was the most recent album they did at the time. Next, we've got an Iron Maiden t-shirt, you know, kind of being the evolution of Eddie over the years with, you know, the most recent at the time being The Final Frontier, even though a lot of people complain that it doesn't really look like Eddie. I got a lot of mileage out of this one around 2013, 2014 when I was doing all those videos. I mean, most notably, it was what I was wearing for my hated characters list. Next, we've got another Machine Head shirt. This one kind of just the Machine Head logo, as well as on the side, you know, reads Burn My Eyes VIP North America 2020. That being where I got this. It's a cool design. Wolford Brimley, and I'd like to talk to y'all for a few minutes about Dying Fetus. This one I got from the Relapse Records Contamination Tour, which is where the artwork is derived from. Got the tour dates on it. Like, trying to find a Dying Fetus shirt that I really liked was a real challenge because I'm pretty aversive to, you know, t-shirts that are gory and whatnot. And that's pretty much most of the t-shirts that Dying Fetus makes, so being able to discover this was pretty cool. Next, we've got Rain in Blood by Slayer. An album that really needs no introduction. It's one of the all-time classics. We got another Misery Index shirt here, Rituals of Power. The best metal album of 2019, possibly even the entire 2010s. Like, it's just an absolute stone cold classic from front to back. It's got, you know, part of the lyrics from the title track on the back here, even though the usage of like V's in place of F's, you know, like Behemoth would do, is pretty inconsistent. They missed one like during the No One Speaks of Us Again line, but you know, it's just a minor nitpick. I love this album, and I love this shirt. Next, we got a limited edition Halloween t-shirt from Cane Hill. You know, orange and black tie-dye design. It's almost like it was tailor-made for me. Like, more bands need to start making orange t-shirts, if you ask me. Next, we got a Ministry t-shirt. I've actually worn this in a few of my videos from around 2015. Like, it's good to see because I wanted a t-shirt with this specific logo on it because that's the logo they used for when they became more of a thrash metal band, which is where they produced my favorite material of theirs. Next we've got Judas Priest with Painkiller, their best album by quite some distance. I actually found this at Hot Topic, believe it or not. You got another September Morning shirt here, and this is the one I've been getting the most mileage out of lately. And just look at it. Look at Her Majesty. Next, we've got a Gojira t-shirt, you know, sort of these skull designs that they use in their merch every now and then. This was actually a Christmas gift that my sister got me one year. Next, we've got the Atrocity exhibition by Exodus. Again, one of the best albums ever made. Like, it's probably the album that had the largest part in me getting into extreme metal. Like, I've been looking for a shirt with this specific design on it for the longest time. Found it when I went to Sonic Temple 2019, and it was a size too small, so my way of dealing with that was to cut the sleeves off. I mean, there were some shirts in my collection where I cut the sleeves off, but like this is the only one that I did because it was too small. Next we got a Devil Driver shirt that I got from when I was a VIP at one of their shows. Problem is this, I mean, I absolutely love this design, but the problem is it's got a hole in it for when I was lifting something heavy at one point. I mean, I kind of want to get this fixed because, again, I love this t-shirt. Got a lot of mileage out of it. I don't know, who knows. So this is the t-shirt that I got to replace it. It's, you know, pale design, self-titled artwork, and like part of it was that I wanted to break away from the black shirts, but you know, this I find it doesn't really look all that great on me, so I've kind of been throwing around the idea of getting another one. This one here is Cataclysm, the artwork being Meditations. This was actually taken from one of the album release shows that they did. Gentlemen, behold, Korn. Found this one at Hot Topic. Another one we got here is The Last Hero by Alter Bridge. I haven't really been wearing this one a whole lot. I mean, I love Alter Bridge, but this design just... I got this at FYE. The design just isn't all that great if you ask me. I kind of want to try and get one that has the artwork from Fortress on it. Next up we got Cattle Decapitation. I wound up cutting the sleeves off of this one because the material they use for it is a bit uncomfortable, but you know, straightforward design, logo. I'm actually throwing around the idea of getting one that's pretty much the same thing, just it's supposed to look like flowing lava instead. Another Cane Hill shirt, lyric from the song 10 Cents. This is actually the only long sleeve that I have in my collection at the moment. I got it the last time I saw Cane Hill, and the crazy thing is their singer recognized me from all the previous shows they did in the area and actually just gave it to me for free, more or less. Just all I did was just put a bit of money in the tip jar. Next up, we've got Carcass, the design being Surgical Steel, probably the best comeback album in metal history. I got this one online in, I think, 2016, shortly after I saw them for the first and to-date only time. Hopefully I can remedize that shortly. Next up, we've got Testament, supposed to be the Dark Roots of Thrash design, combining material from all the albums they've done up to that point, Dark Roots of Earth being the most recent. And, you know, again, cut the sleeves off because of the material. I'm pretty sure this shirt's actually a bootleg. I got it at one of those weird stores that you, like, one of those weird Hot Topic knockoffs that you find in malls on occasion. And, you know, I did get a Testament t-shirt in the past that was legit at a show. Now we've got a Motorhead t-shirt here, you know, the stock Motorhead England design. Cut the sleeves off of this one as well. This was actually the first time I did it because, you know, Motorhead's the perfect band to cut the sleeves off of your shirts with. And now we've got the third Cane Hill shirt in my collection. I'll meet you in the grave. Yeah, so that means that 2 of the 3 Cane Hill shirts that I own have lyrics taken from 10 Cents. I believe this design's also limited edition, but I'm not sure. Now we got one of my favorites. It's another Exodus shirt, this case being Shovel-Headed Kill Machine. I found this on Hot Topic's website, believe it or not, but I'm sure glad I did because I absolutely love this shirt. Now we've got a Lamb of God t-shirt. You know, it's a cool design, isn't it? I found this one in Hot Topic. I'm guessing that it's supposed to be a tie-in to Wrath based on, you know, this part being there. But, you know, again, it's a cool shirt. Next, we've got Avenged Sevenfold with a City of Evil shirt. Like, this was the album that got me into metal above anything else. So, I knew I had to get a shirt like this. Now we've got Pantera with this CFH design, Cowboys from Hell wrapped in barbed wire. I wore this in, I think, the Ice Bucket Challenge video that I did several years back. But kind of like with that other Devil Driver shirt I have, I find that clothing this light doesn't really suit me all that well. I'm hoping I can find a great Southern Trendkill shirt. Now we got Havoc with Informicide, like, it's kind of a blocky design, kind of looks like a bootleg, but it's not actually. I got this from the second time I saw them, which is the most recent one. Again, I'm hoping that will be remedied soon, with this design taken from the inner artwork of the album. This one's basically an enhanced version of the artwork they did for Cloud Factory. I got this the first time I saw them back in 2018. Now we've got Prong here, their logo on the back. I got this one back in 2017 when they were opening for Testament. There's a similar shirt design that I've also been keeping an eye on that might be gone already, but if it's still there, it'll probably be pretty cheap. And here's my third Misery Index shirt, the big difference being that this one's green. You know, the artwork's pretty cool as well. Got a System of a Down here shirt, this one being the artwork for Mesmerize, which is my favorite album of theirs by quite some distance. This was another Hot Topic find, and definitely one of the better ones. Next up, we've got Terror, LA Hardcore, with this cool design on the back taken from one of their live shows. I got this when they were touring with Hatebreed in April 2019. It's got a design to it that's very similar to a lot of the designs that you would typically see hardcore bands putting on their shirts. Next, we've got You Will Never Be One of Us by Nails, my favorite album of 2016. This was actually on the same HotTopic.com search where I found that Exodus t-shirt, and again, another great find. I love this album and I love this t-shirt design. Next we've got Creator. Definitely felt the urge to get this after they put out Gods of Violence, which is my favorite album of 2017. I mean, it's not related to it, it's just a pretty straightforward t-shirt design. This here is Slipknot with a design based off the Iowa album. This was Slipknot at their most visceral and pissed off. I believe this is limited edition, though I do remember seeing this design elsewhere. Metallica, Master of Puppets, an all-time classic, ubiquitous design for a ubiquitous band. I actually got this at a Kroger. And here we have another Slayer shirt. I've actually had this one for a lot longer. It was another Hot Topic find, but it went missing around the summer of 2019 during a move, and only turned up about a year later, and it was in between that period of time where I got the Rain and Blood shirt. Here we have a Disturbed shirt from the Immortalized era, obviously. It was a comeback I was really happy about. It's a great album, especially when you compare it to the one that came after. Next up, we've got Rammstein, representing the song America. This was, again, something I found in Hot Topic. Surprised how much I keep saying that here. And finally, we have a Dead Kennedys shirt, this time for the Police Truck single artwork. I actually got this at the exact same time as the Fear Factory shirt, this one came in first. Really happy to have it. Also, here's what I'm going to throw in for shits and giggles. It looks like another metal t-shirt of mine, but it's actually the Knights Who Say Knee. So, that's my t-shirt collection. Cue the outro!